G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today this arrived, the SYMA X21W. Okay, now 3 weeks ago I reviewed this FPV package. It was a Relay CC R11, and in that video overview I mentioned that I ordered this one for $9.99 US, and this one actually came from the US warehouse. So that was 3 weeks ago when I reviewed that other one, so that's how long it took to arrive, exactly 3 weeks to the day actually. So here it is here. We've got the red one by the look of it. I didn't know they made a green one, but it says there. This is the X21. I don't know the difference between the X21W or the X21. Same Wi-Fi, I guess, so that would be the difference. Not too sure if this one's got an SD card though. But it was advertised as the X21. There's some of the details there. 380 milliamp hour LiPo. I guess it's going to give us probably about, I don't know, 7 minutes flight time, I'm guessing. Got the SYMA Go app there. QR codes for iOS and Android. There's some of the functions just there, guys. Flight plan, HD camera. I think this is a 720p camera. Headless mode, barometer height, and all that good stuff. Alright, so let's open it up and have a look inside. Okay. I think I just dropped the user manual here. Yep. So here's the user manual, guys. Okay. Just here it says suitable for the X21 and X21W 720p. So you just got your standard instructions here telling you how to charge the battery. I think they said this will take about an hour to charge a little battery. So just your standard stuff, guys, how to calibrate it. Bit of an app layout there. How to do some of the functions of the app. Alright, so that's the user manual. Here's a little quadcopter itself. I'm going to have to cut that out. So just 1 second, guys, I'll just cut the tape off. Okay guys, so I took everything out of the box. This one had to be cut out. So here it is here, just a basic little SYMA quadcopter. It's already got the prop guards installed. Okay, now I just had a quick look. This does not have a camera, guys. That's why it's called the X21. Even though the box says X21W, and I thought maybe I was getting that one, but the box said X21 as I showed you at the start, so it's no big deal. This one just has a headlight there instead of the camera, the 720p camera. So the 720p camera probably wouldn't be that great anyway. So we've got the white on the front for the headlight, where the camera should be on the camera model. And we've got the red on the front arms and some green ones on the back. And that looks like it might be an SD card slot for a different model, all right? And there's the few vents there and the on and off switch. Now underneath, let me just press that off. I might have to hold it. Underneath is where the battery bay is, which I've just connected up just to power it on. It's got a little door there, and there's your 350 milliamp hour LiPo. Okay, 3.7 volt. And it's got a little proprietary plug. It looks sort of like a red JST, but it's not. It's actually proprietary. And I tell you what, when I plug these wires in, it's a bit of a tight fit just to get them in there. Okay, to close that door, but it does click in pretty well. Little rubber feet on the bottom to stick the landing, and yeah, prop guards. That's it. Pretty small, you know, pretty small quadcopter. So hopefully, like most SYMAs, it will fly well. All right, so we've got a goodie bag here, standard stuff. Nothing special about this. Just a charger to charge it up. You definitely don't want to lose this charger though. Okay, even though, like I said, it looks like a bit like a red JST, it definitely is not. So do not lose this charger cable. Screwdriver and a couple of props here. It just looks like 2. It just looks like one pair of props. Oh no, there's 4. Sorry, take that back. There is 4. I just couldn't see the other 2. All right, and the remote control, classic SYMA style. Exactly the same as many of the other SYMAs out there. On and off switch here, and this one does take 4 AA batteries, okay? That's what the screwdriver's for. At least they give you a screwdriver to take that off. I would say you'd probably have to put that one back in, because when you click this up, it'll probably have a tendency to want to slide out. So yeah, there's 4 buttons on the top, okay? Now, on the camera model, I just had a look here. I'll show you the user manual. On the camera model, you'll have the photo and video, which will not work on this one. It's not applicable. So these 2 up here won't be used on the right-hand shoulder. The only ones I'll be using, I guess, is this flip button and the auto takeoff, auto land. And the rest of it's just plain and simple, you know. This obviously doesn't come with a phone holder. So that's basically it. Oh, there's a trimmer. So it's saying on the left throttle stick, you press it in, click it in like that, and then you can trim it left, right, front and back. And the right pitch stick will be for the rates, pushing over 3 seconds. Oh, headless mode. Okay, and rates. All right, so quickly push it in for the rates and hold it in for headless mode. Okay, so there you go. All right. So anyway, guys, that's it. Very simple quadcopter. Cost me only $9.99 US. I'm going to charge it up now, and let's go to the field and see how it flies. So stay tuned, guys. They'll be coming up next. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, I've got the X21 SYMA here, and I'm going to fly it outdoors for the first time. Okay, pretty nice day here. I've already flown a 1 battery charge indoors, and it flew really well indoors. And it flew for around 4 to 5 minutes, so we'll see how it flies outside. Okay, so what you do, you just turn it on. I'm just going to come in the shade here a bit so you can see these lights flashing up and down to bind. Now the lights are solid. Okay, now before you take off, you want to be on a level ground like this, and you want to do a gyro calibration. So 2 sticks down to the left. I'll do that again. You see it flashing? Okay, and 2 sticks down to the right does the accelerometer. Let me just try that again. And the flashing, blinking lights are a bit quicker than the gyro. So there's the gyro one. Okay, so different light patterns. All right, let's take off now and fly it. So I'll put it in speed rate. That's 2. I'll put in speed rate 1. You just press that throttle pitch stick in, and let's take off. So 1 key takeoff with the top shoulder button there, and I'll get a flight time for you guys. As you can see, it's pretty stable. Now this is the non-Wi-Fi version that is listed for $9.99. I don't know if it's still listed for $9.99 anymore, but when I bought it, it was. And look at that, not too bad. So actual fact, this X21 versus the Wi-Fi model, this will probably have better control range because it's not going to be interfering with the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Now I'll put it in speed rate 2 because there is a little bit of wind. And there you go, there's the pitch, there's the yaw, pretty slow yaw even in the high rate. Let's try some flips. We've got some wind picking up now. So the flip button is the top shoulder one, but you've got to hold it down as you're doing it, okay? And you can do multiple flips. So this is the first time I've flown it outdoors. I had a quick flight indoors and it did really good indoors. So we've got the tailwind there, pretty quick. Now this has headless mode as well. It's a bit too windy to try that one out. Yeah, nice little flyer. Especially for the $10 US that I bought it for. You can't really buy much for that price these days. I'm not too sure if it is still that price though. I'll put the link below and check that out after I make this video. Do some funnels. So, I mean, Bain Goodie's having a summer prime sale at the moment, so it might still be on sale. But like I said, I bought this one about 3 weeks ago, and that's when the sale was on with the coupon code. But there is a bit of wind here, guys. I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone. If I let go of the sticks, you can see that's the wind pushing it. I'll let go of the sticks again, so the wind's taking it that way. Let me bring it closer so you can have a look at it. Let's see if the LVC lights are showing yet. No, still got power. Just do some more flips. Hold it down to do the flips, this top button here, and then back flip, front flip. Does very nice, tight, close flips. Actually elevates a bit, if you can see that, so that's good. Now let's go out here a little bit. I'm not too sure of the range of this. I couldn't really find anything on the listing about range. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the typical, you know, toy grade quadcopter range of around 70 meters. So I'm up there a fair bit. This does have altitude hold. So yeah, pretty decent flyer even outdoors. I've got a fair bit of wind now picking up as I'm making this video. I'll let go of the stick and you watch. It's gonna get blown, see? That's the wind pushing it, guys. So see if the LVC is in effect. Is it? No, not yet. It's still got solid lights. I'm actually surprised. Thought it might have LVC by now. It's only a little 350 milliamp hour one cell. Some funnels. Yeah, not a bad little flyer. Especially for indoors as well. If I'll fly this indoors, this is great. I did fly it indoors before I came out today. I flew it last night. And we're getting some good flight time, guys. I'm actually surprised because it seems like I would have landed by now when I flew it indoors. But I guess after having its first initial charge and, you know, discharge, that's usually the case with lipos. It lasts a bit longer. Now, as I'm talking, it's landing. So that's the flight time, guys. I think it did increase a bit. So there we have it, guys. I didn't show the headless mode, but it does have that function, and it's supposed to have 1 key return as well, but it's a bit too windy to demonstrate those features, but you could try them out yourself. By doing the headless mode, this is also the speed rate button, 1, 2. To do the headless mode, you just hold it in for 3 seconds, and it should start beeping, see? And then you can do the headless mode. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. It's not a bad little little quadcopter from SYMA. I mean, SYMA do usually make pretty decent products, guys. So yeah, they've been in the toy grade game for many years. My actual first quadcopter was the SYMA X5C, followed by the SYMA X8C. So yeah, I picked this one up. So yeah, I picked this one up for, like I said, $9.99 US with a code about 3 weeks ago. If you're interested in this one, I'll leave a link below anyway, and you can check it out. Maybe it is still on special, maybe it's not. But yeah, check this one out, guys, if you're interested in a decent, fairly decent outdoors flyer as well as an indoors flyer. Okay, guys? So I'll put the flight time on screen. You've probably already seen it. And thanks very much for watching once again. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And as always, comment below. Let me know if you got one of these, or if you're got something similar to this. There's also the W version, which this is not. This doesn't have the FPV camera, which is a good thing, I think. You're probably gonna have less range, and you know, the usual Wi-Fi issues that come associated with Wi-Fi FPV, especially 2.4 gigahertz ones. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy your weekend, and thanks for watching. Bye for now. Happy flying.